I don't think people understand how serious covenants are in the Bible. It's not just about broken rules, it's about breaking trust with God. Let's talk about the differences between sin and breaking covenants. Many people think divorce and remarriage are just sins, but it's much deeper. Paul calls it not just a sin, rather it is a state continuously being labeled as an adulteress. Jesus, in Luke 16 verse 18 says, "Whosoever remarries after divorce commits adultery." So it is that once you violate the marriage covenant, for example, you are now an adulteress, and you are an adulterer until your spouse dies, or you end the illicit union. Marriage is a divine covenant, a lifelong commitment. Paul describes this state of being in Romans chapter 1 verse 31, 32.
Without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful. Who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
Let's look at Esau. In Genesis 25, he traded his birthright for food, thinking it was a joke. But God didn't see it that way. Hebrews 12 verses 17 tells us, Esau was rejected because he sold his birthright for a meal. His covenant with Jacob stood, even though it was made flippantly. And then there's Joshua. In Joshua 9, the Gibeonites tricked him into making a peace treaty. Joshua didn't consult God and got fooled. But once the covenant was made, it was binding. More than 350 years later, Saul killed some Gibeonites, violating that covenant. The result? A famine in David's time, until David made amends. In short, God honors covenants even if they're made in foolishness or deception. Breaking a covenant isn't just sinning, it's breaking faith with God.
Thank you, folks.